they can accomplish tasks for you, okay?
Right,
You will
right.
demand that. You will need that. So there will be millions and billions of agents, okay, live on the internet, and they will do transactions between themselves.
In
Billions.
5
We are
years?
talking about, no, not even billions, trillions. We are talking about trillions
Jeez,
agents,
really?
okay? There's no limit to the number there.
Welcome back to the China Shop. We're exploring the intersections of innovation, markets, and the future of technology. Today's episode, we're diving headfirst into the world of AI agents and blockchain with George Hu, founder of Dunback Meadow, a decentralized marketplace that's poised to become the economic backbone of the agentic web. Imagine a future where AI agents negotiate deals, handle transactions, and even monetize your creative content seamlessly, all without traditional banks or credit cards. George shares his journey from mechanical engineering to blockchain pioneer, the lessons from failed ventures that shaped his success, and a live demo where I create my own AI agent in literal minutes. Stick around because this conversation will change your mindset on value, innovation, and the agent economy. Now let's meet George. So George, you're with Dunback Meadow, is that correct?
That is right.
So why don't you tell me just a quick little bit about the company that you're with, and from there I'll probably start with background and we'll go into that route.
Dunback Meadow, I founded Dunback Meadow a few years ago. It's a decentralized marketplace for AI agents and other creative contents such as videos, audio, music, images, 3D models, anything digital and valuable. Creators can list them in the marketplace and have other people license from them or buy from them. And of course, that includes AI agents as well.
Yeah, okay. AI agent. I've been learning a lot about AI agents lately, so I'm kind of excited to hear a little bit more about what those are capable of. Uh, is that something that we should be excited about or scared about?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited about the AI agents. You know, this Dunback Meadow, I envision it to be a economic layer of the incoming agentic web.
So what do you mean by that? What is that?
Well, I mean, the internet so far does not have an economic layer on it, right? You cannot make a native payment on the
Oh,
internet, right?
okay.
You have to use like other third-party credit card companies, banks.
Right.
The agentic web with an economic layer, you can imagine like billions, millions, billions, even trillions of AI agents that can logic, can reason, and they can also make transactions with each other. And when they make transactions, that becomes a agentic web with an economic layer. It's economic activities taking place between all those agents. Dunback Meadow will be a economic layer for that agentic web.
So you're envisioning a world where my agent and your agent will negotiate details of a contract, and we don't even actually have to talk to each other other than to maybe sign the dotted line?
Right. Say you have a personal agent, right? And
Okay.
you want your agent to do some task for you, and some of the skills your agent may not have. So your
Right.
agent will need to call other agents and other service provider agents, right? In
Huh.
order to call them, your agent will have to pay that other agent.
Right.
So there's some economic activities taking place there,
Huh.
right? And of course, that all happening under the hood.
Right.
You
Right.
don't need to know every detail about it.
So, in this version of the way economics can take place over the internet, is there better security in this world? Is there less chance of my credit card details getting leaked out to the world or getting doxxed by
Yeah,
data breaches and that stuff?
right. Security, of course, it's actually indeed a concern.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, you are not using your credit card, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Each agent, in fact, each agent will have its own like crypto wallet. Okay, you will deposit some money into your agent's wallet so that it can conduct transactions on your behalf. And you can always give your agent some budget, right? Tell him or her, hey, not exceed this budget when you accomplish these tasks,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Okay. Okay. How did you get into this? Right. Like, I think you said your background was like an engineer, right? So how did you
I'm
even
an
like?
engineer. I mean, what I'm doing right now is still engineering stuff. So
Right.
still within the bigger realm of engineering. But yes, you're right. I originally I was a mechanical engineer, right? And I actually ran my engineering business, mechanical engineering business, for like over 10 years.
10 years. Oh, wow. So,
Consulting, right, doing design for other projects. Like I mentioned to you, 2018, I think, 7 or 8 years ago, I went
yeah.
to a blockchain conference and I got to know a lot of exciting things. I was hooked basically from then on.
Do you remember which conference it was?
It was, I forgot the name or the exact name, but it was a blockchain conference. It's in Harvard, in
Harvard.
Cambridge
Okay.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I just, out of curiosity, I just went there, I bought a ticket and, well, I met quite a few people and all the things people talking are very exciting, very new
Right,
and
right.
brand new technology. And I see, it was indeed revolutionary technology, and I think the potential is huge to change and improve how. Well, I mean, it could change, improve every aspect of our society, basically. Okay, with
Which
blockchain technology.
which was the one that you got like excited, like, oh, I could do that.
Right, right. Well, yeah, I just I felt like there's so many things I can do with this technology, right? So I just kind of dived into it.
Was it hard to like pick one thing, or because it sounded like maybe there was a bunch
Oh,
of things you
well,
could have
yeah,
done?
yeah. I mean, in the beginning, the thing that in the beginning I started with all the other projects people are doing, right? The hundreds and hundreds of projects people are doing with this cryptocurrency, with this blockchain technology. I just dive into all those projects and read the white papers. They're all very exciting, right? And of course, in the beginning, I was a little naive, right? They all sound so nice and exciting to me, but of course, 99% of them all failed. They all they all shit coins people call.
Right. Why?
But
Why
they
do you
are
think it?
interesting, and they fail for all kinds of reasons. It doesn't mean that they are not good ideas,
Yes.
most of them are great ideas. It just somehow, they don't succeed. They fail.
George, that's actually a great point you bring up there, because I mean, I think I remember reading about like the printing press being invented like 1,000 years before the Gutenberg one took off in like the
Yeah,
16th century or whenever that was. Like there has to be a need for the problem that you're, or the thing that you're creating too, right? You can't,
right,
like, you can create a way to make books, but if there's no demand for books, what good is that going to do you, right? That's not going to make you any
right,
money. You're too soon. You're too early. So
right.
I don't know, like how many of these projects do you think were just that? They're just too early? And
Well, of course, a lot of projects, they because the technology is here, it presented itself. And a lot of projects, people just figure, this is useful. I can make something out of this. A lot of them are just out of curiosity, just out of humans' ingenuity. They feel they can make something. They just go ahead and make something. They don't care, is it just an actual use case for that? Do people need that, right? And obviously, most project people actually don't have a need for it yet, or people don't realize they could use it. But a lot of things people also create things that people don't realize they need,
right,
right?
right.
And the Apple iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it created, people don't really need it. People didn't have a
People
need
didn't
for an
want that.
iPhone,
They
right?
wanted the
Because the
BlackBerry.
cellular phone just works wonderful.
Right, right.
It's more than enough. It's already wonderful, right?
Yep.
Nobody would think they need an iPhone, but then people created it and people loved it.
Right.
Sometimes the market is created.
Well, I think the iPhone was helpful because it kind of looked like a tricorder on Star Trek. I think people like that idea.
Right,
But
right.
I think you make another really good point there too, that maybe, I guess this is an industry where there's probably a lot more like hobbyists, people like that aren't necessarily like career inventors or startup type people. So maybe there
Right.
is a lot of projects that don't succeed because they're not necessarily in it for like trying to push something to make like a new Apple or a new Meta or a new giant, right?
Right.
So
Projects don't succeed for many reasons, of course.
right.
It's hard enough to succeed when you intend to make it succeed. It's hard enough. If you don't put in the intentional effort, of course, it's even harder.
So So you've done more than, I mean, this isn't, Dunback Meadow's not your first venture. You've had a couple other ventures yourself. So, like, what were some of the things that you took away from those previous experiences?
Yeah, well, my first business, that engineering business, is entirely different, right? I mean, there's no success or failure, basically. It's like, I got a project, I do a project. It's project
Right, right.
based, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing, it's not a very exciting kind of thing. It's a nice business to give me a good living, right? But a lack of some excitement. And then after I transitioned to this blockchain space, like 7, 8 years ago, and I tinkered with a few ideas, right? A few of the 3 or 4 of them, and then, it's again, I think mistakes most people do make. I just feel like, oh, this would be a great thing to make, to create, right? So I trying to create those things, but it turns out it's kind of hard to how to get funding to convince investors to invest in this, right? And or probably the other difficulties that I don't envision, and those investors, they have more experience. They know it's going to be hard to push into the market, so it didn't succeed. But I kept trying, kept fiddling with different ideas. But eventually, I just settled on this idea and just focused on it and build a product on this.
Do you think this idea had a better product or better vision or a better plan? Or do you think you're just more prepared and you knew now what needs to be done to be successful because of the other ventures that you had and the things that you learned from that?
Yeah, that's sort of the reason that I felt much better about this one.
What were some of the things you learned from like the I guess dealing with investors? Like what from your first pitch meeting to like now, like what are some of the, like how has that changed for you, I guess?
Yeah, the few things. I mean, first of all, I don't know many investors. I mean, I'm an engineer. You're an engineer. You bury his head into actual work and don't go out and talk to a lot of people. So I don't know a lot of investors. The first hurdle is to get to reach those investors. It was very hard because you don't know them.
Yeah.
Most of them are cold emails, cold calls. People don't even bother opening your emails. Don't bother
right?
with you, And I did get the chances to meet with a few of them, and of course, it's the thing they ask first is your team, right? And you got to have a team. So the first project, the second one, I would say, the second project.
Yeah.
I did have a team, right? I had 2 co-founders. At that time, I was trying to build some kind of NFT with NFT technology, like using NFTs as transactions, right, for a marketplace.
Okay.
And I had 2 co-founders. At that time, I thought I was going to have the technical guy who had a computer science background. I thought I was going to have him do all the code and create the product. The thing is that he has a family and he has to do a full-time job. He wouldn't have time to build the product in his spare time.
Yeah.
So I was faced with a situation that I don't have a product, and then without a product, I have to pitch the investors to give me money. So with money, and then I can have him to spend full-time build the product, right?
Right, but that's harder
without
to
product,
convince.
you cannot get the money. So I was faced with a situation with no eggs and with no chickens either.
Yeah.
So it was hard. So eventually, they both had to give up. They went back to their full-time jobs, and leaving myself, I just struggle along myself. Eventually, I decided I have to do the coding myself.
Yeah.
So I picked up coding. That's.
Oh, you had to learn it.
Yeah,
You
well,
had to learn how to code?
I am an engineer, and I
Right.
have been, I did programming, and
I
so
mean, I
know
did programming in
coding.
school too, but I know if I was to go try to do like a complex Python job, like there's no way.
Yeah. I did spend some
That's
time to
impressive.
pick up new programming
Yeah.
languages like JavaScript and all
Yeah.
those things. Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot along the way. And
that's one
I
thing.
found that, the best way to learn is actually to do a project.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. So you mentioned like the working with the team and like the idea of like the Like, it seems like you're not afraid to go in there and do it yourself if it needs to be done, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
as the founder, though, like, it's kind of hard. Like, sometimes you have to keep the high level view, and it's hard to do that if you're in the projects all the time. So, like, how do you maintain that balance of, like, keeping the
Yeah,
high
well,
level
of
view?
course, I have to. Well, the two things. First of all, I have the general direction. I know what I want to build, right? And that's always in my mind. And in fact, the advantage of building it all by yourself. It's much more efficient because everything is in my mind. I don't have to coordinate with anybody, you know.
Right, right.
And you have the direction. You know what you want to build, and you also, I also go out, meet with people, talk to other people in the blockchain space, in NFT space. I get
Yeah.
feedbacks. People tell me how they think, and
Okay. So you,
I
yeah.
incorporate those feedbacks and I improve my ideas and I improve sometimes even change my direction slightly, right? So that's how I moved along during the past few years.
Are you still a one-man team, or do you have helpers
Well,
now?
right now the product is almost done, right? The product
Yeah.
is built, so I still continue improving the product, but I do have a marketing team as well working along with me. Right now, the most focus is to focus on gaining users, right?
You have the marketplace. Now it's time to get the creators there.
Right.
So
Yes.
let's
Yes.
talk about now then the marketplace and what you're doing there then. So tell me, what is the need that this marketplace is solving then? Let's start from that point.
Okay. All those social platforms, right? Like YouTube,
Like
Facebook,
Twitter and Facebook.
and
Okay,
and
yeah.
those social platforms, they basically rely on the creators to give them content,
Yeah.
like photographers, YouTubers. Then create like people like you. You create podcasts,
Yeah,
YouTube,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
post it up there. You don't get paid, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's paying for your podcast.
Right.
And the platforms, they make money off the creators basically, and the
Right.
creators have no control. It's all up to the platform to decide how much, when, and how much or at all to give you some payment, right?
Right. Right.
So your creations, the value of your creations are not realized. It's
Huh.
kind of buried, and
Yeah.
I didn't think that's fair.
I would
So
agree
the
with you.
right. So the platform I created, right, is a decentralized marketplace. It's built on the blockchain. So for creators, whatever content, as long as it's valuable, you can list it up there, and every uploaded piece of content is minted as an NFT that's sent to your wallet, and that represents your ownership, your IP right. Okay.
Really? Okay.
And then you can list that the content in the marketplace. For you, say it's photography or music. If you're a musician, you upload the music there. You let other people to license from you. The platform provides different kind of terms templates, right? Like a different kind of licenses, like a personal license, commercial license, exclusive license, non-exclusive license, right? You list your content there with the license you pick, and you can
Okay.
specify the terms, right? How people can use it, and put it in the
Okay.
marketplace. And people come in and then license music from you. If it's just for personal use, then pay for the personal license, right? And then can
Yeah.
listen to it, then however use it. And some companies then come over here, they can license your music for commercial use as well, right? If they
Yeah.
like your music, they think it's good fit for some of the product or services, then license from you with a commercial license.
So
So that's how you
sounds
realize the value of your creations.
that sounds
Okay.
appealing to me. As like we are constantly looking for music for intro music, outro music for the content that we're creating. So having a place to be able to go and license rights for that sounds very appealing to me. To get away from some of the big box names and giving money away to who knows, right?
Right, exactly. And that's what I thought.
Yeah, I love this idea. So what all can be listed on the marketplace then? Is it, you said you listed videos, podcasts, music, like what? I think we talked a little bit about AI agents. Give
Yeah,
me.
AI agents. And the AI agents, of course, it's right. You know, if you can answer this question to me,
Okay.
can you imagine you know how useful the AI tools are nowadays already? I mean, most people know already. Can
Yeah.
you imagine in 5 years, 10 years, anybody have no AI agents to help them at all? Right? Can you imagine?
No.
Right?
Just imagine how much different. It's only been a year since AI has gotten into my
Exactly.
life and become important tool that I have to use. Like
Yeah.
in 5 years, it's going to be. I might not even be making content anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
People right now people use the AI tools, ChatGPT, X, Grok, to do
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
research, you search for knowledge, answers. Right?
Hmm.
You will not be satisfied with just doing that.
No,
Okay,
that's
you will want
already.
more because they can
Yes.
do more, and that's
Yes.
AI agents. They not only chat with you, your personal chatter,
Hmm.
they can accomplish tasks for you. Okay,
Right.
you will
Right.
demand that. You will need that. So
Hmm.
there will be millions and billions of agents. Okay, live on the internet,
Hmm.
and they will do transactions between themselves.
Billions. You
Okay.
think up to billions in
Billions.
five
We are
years?
talking about no, not even billions, trillions. We are talking about trillions
Jeez.
agents.
Really?
Okay,
So they're going
there's
to be
no
super
limit to the
specialized
number
then.
there.
Do you think they'll be
And,
super specialized then? Is that what I'm
right, right,
hearing?
right. There'll be general use agents. There are very
Hmm.
specialized agents. Okay, all kinds of very niche knowledge, whatever.
This is
Every
my
field.
this is my researcher AI agent. This is my contract negotiator AI
Right,
agent. Like that
right,
kind of
right. Yes, yes, yes.
very task
Right,
specific, maybe. Okay.
right. And you will have your personal agent on the platform, which you
Hmm.
can use with a mobile phone very easily, right? And your agent will call upon any agent with the skill he or she needs to
Hmm.
accomplish the tasks, okay? And all those transactions will be conducted between the agents under the hood,
Right.
okay? Yeah, so people, if you are AI developer, you're a computer, you know coding, you develop your AI agent. You list in the marketplace, right? If it's a personal agent, you let other users to license from you because not everybody is a coder, right?
Right. Exactly.
Most people don't know how to code, and they
Nope.
need other people to create for them. So they just go to the marketplace and license from some reputable developer and get their personal agent, right?
Get their coding agent so that way he can go.
Right,
I
right,
can
right.
have him.
And they all kinds of agents. Like if you are, let's say, all those supply, not only just agents developed by software engineers, right?
Hmm.
Every service provider, even good sellers, merchandises, they can come to the platform. They can build their agent. Like let's say you are McDonald's,
Hmm.
you build an agent there. Your
Right.
agent will be interfacing with other agents who are ordering food, ordering McDonald's,
Right.
ordering hamburgers from you. Okay,
Right.
all through the AI agent. Can you
What?
imagine that? And the payment are all taken care of with
Right.
the agents' wallets. Okay, and if you are if your company providing news like a News Corp, let's say,
Hmm.
okay, you would put your agent there, so that other billions of agents can call you when they need the news,
Oh.
or you can just
Huh.
charge them by per news or even per article, whatever.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
every website can be an AI agent. You can
Huh.
list it up there, whatever your website can provide. Okay, anything useful there.
Yeah.
You converted the agent. You list up there so that other billions of agents can just call you anytime. Okay, you make micro payments
Micro.
if you
Okay.
decide to charge people.
That's the question that I was asking then. You mentioned like the cost per transaction, because that
Right.
seems to be like the way that these things are going to have to like migrate towards. How is that going to be? I guess how is that going to be figured out? Is that going to be based on like energy usage, or is that going to be task dependent? Like I guess how complex the tasks are that you're renting. Like I guess
Oh no,
how do you work out the fee schedule on that?
no. Let's say you are a developer. You build your AI agent. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and
Okay.
your agent is like a skills agent. There's certain skills. Let's say the skill is to job hunting. Okay, I
Okay.
build this
Okay.
agent. It can do job hunting for you.
Mm-hmm.
You set a price. When you
Okay.
list agent in the marketplace, you set a price. Okay, every call to my agent costs 10 cents. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Specify the price right there. And other agents, when they call, they know, okay, to call this, it's going to be 10 cents. Is it
But
okay
it
with
is
me?
the number you're saying down there is really low because there's so many of these transactions. It's not like these are going to be $100 calls like it is when you're calling a salesman or getting like dedicated help from a real person. Like the cost of that's going to be significantly lower then.
Oh, no, no, no. It's all micro payments.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. It's a very small
Yes.
payments.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I was trying to wrap my head around that. Like, there's billions of transactions happening around. Like, oh,
Yeah,
Lord,
yeah,
that's
yes.
like I can
Yes.
see why you want to be the marketplace that runs that.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so one of the things that we were kind of talking about a little bit on the call before then, we talked a little bit about agents and like some of the stuff they can do, but how do those differ specifically from like an LLM or a large
Oh,
language model like ChatGPT? Like I
oh
can't just
yes. Well, large language models such as ChatGPT, you can chat with her or
mm-hmm,
him all the time. You ask all sorts of questions, give you answers,
right.
but it cannot accomplish any tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, hey, ChatGPT, can you check my emails for today? What new emails do I have? She wouldn't be able
Okay.
to do that, okay?
Okay.
Because she has no
Okay.
access to your email. But if you build an agent, right? Like right
Mm-hmm.
now, the agent's on my platform. You build an agent that you give authorization for the agent to access your email account.
Really?
Then you can actually accomplish the task, right? You ask her, hey, agent, what new emails do I have today? Check my emails for me. She just go into your account, check a new emails, and read it to you, or summarize it. Oh, hey, Kyle, you got this new email. This is from Kevin or David for whatever. And you just tell her, hey, can you reply to David, say such and such things,
Right.
and she'll just reply on your behalf. And done.
Huh. Huh.
Yes. So that's
What?
an actual task that your agent can do
That's
for you.
something that could do now. Like
Yes. Yes.
there's an agent on your marketplace right now that I can go and
Yes.
crawl my
Right.
email list
Yeah.
and tell me what I have left
Yeah,
to do.
in fact,
That's
that's some built-in capabilities.
yeah.
Any agent, any personal agent listing my marketplace, then get this, then get this capability automatically.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What other things can they do then? Like blow
Well,
my
they can
mind here.
also
What's the
check your expenses, right?
right?
Once you authorize your agent to access your bank account or credit card account, he
Mm-hmm.
or she can summarize your expenses today. It helps you to manage your expenses, your finances,
Like
right?
help spit out a budget for me. Tell me where am I tell me
Right,
where am
right,
I losing money for like
right.
payments or things that I'm not
Yeah.
using? Wow.
And all kinds of agents, like travel planners, like you want to go for a vacation, you ask for some suggestion, where should I go, should I arrange my itinerary, and where should I book my attics. It can do all those things for you. Do everything within certain budget, and it can optimize for you. And those are all agents could do.
Can you talk to me then about the security? Like we mentioned the agents being able to have access to some things like email, maybe bank accounts like
Right.
that. So how is that staying secure? How is that? What prevents my AI agent from accidentally leaking those details to something?
For the agent to access your email account, you have to give the authorization, okay?
Right, right.
Let's say if you use Gmail,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go through a process with Gmail. They have this authorization process. You have to go through that. You have to log in, okay, with
Yeah.
the password, so that your agent can access it, and agent can read your account information, certain information like your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your anything that's public with your account, the agent can read.
Okay.
Of course, they can read your emails and can
Yeah, yeah,
respond
yeah.
to it too.
Right.
Now, of course, and that information is the agent has access to it,
Mm-hmm.
but that information is not going anywhere.
So it's not going to a data
Remember,
center
an agent
somewhere.
is just computer code running on the computer
Okay.
server in the back. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it gets that information, it reads to you, but that's it. That information it's not sent to
It's not
anywhere.
getting stored anywhere.
It's
Not
not
okay.
read by any human beings or stored anywhere.
So it's actually probably safer then because there's less people actually getting your
Right.
bank account information. There's not a
Right,
person out
right.
there who could be writing it down.
Right. And of course, and as a platform, we have our policies. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
you are a developer, you want to build an agent, you want to uplist in the marketplace. You have to agree to our terms. And the terms include that you have to handle users' information very carefully.
Right.
You have to protect the user's privacy. Okay, that's our terms for you to use that platform.
Right.
So any developer will be responsible if they don't, comply with our policy, okay, to
Okay.
respect users' privacy and the security of their personal data.
Okay. So I want to go back a little bit more then to the we talked about listing the content that you create because I make a lot of podcasts. Like you telling me I could list some of my podcast stuff on your marketplace and potentially have people licensing it to use for their
Yeah,
content.
that is all up to you, right?
Right.
If you believe your podcast is valuable, has a value to it. Other people can benefit it, and you own it. You have you have the rights to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then why not?
Right.
I would highly encourage you to do so. Actually,
I think
right?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
And even if you don't want to list in the marketplace, you don't want to sell for money for some of your content, you just want to publicize it. You can still list it on the platform. You don't have to list in the marketplace. Just upload it, okay?
Oh,
and
so
people can just browse it, listen to it. But if you think it's valuable, people will be willing to pay for it, and then you list in the marketplace as well. That's the second step, right?
Yeah.
And people come over and just pay for it and license from you for whatever use they, commercial use, personal use, whatever. It's up to you. And you select the license terms too, right?
Yeah.
In your mind, you probably have something idea in your mind how people could use it, and then you will select the proper license terms for them.
Yeah. No, I think I'm going to play around with that as soon as we get off the phone here, because that sounds exciting. I love putting my stuff out anywhere I can, and if there's a place that's going to be for the future, like, I don't care if my listeners are AI agents or no, I'm just kidding. But no, that does sound amazing to me. What else? What other types of content or what other things are you doing on that marketplace? Then is there? I think you were doing a competition to try to get.
Oh yeah. Well, we just had a photography contest, right? We're going to have an art contest. We're going to attract more artists, right? And I think it's like a mutually beneficial thing for artists and for the platform. Kind of publicize each other and promoting each other, and then get the list art in the platform for free and get a free publicization, right? So it's a kind of thing that we, as part of our marketing activity, we have those kind of a contest. So the upcoming one would be an art contest.
Do you know when that'll be starting or when that'll be running?
Start talking to my marketing person. We think it's going to be mid of this month, maybe next week sometime. We'll start that art contest.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
Good. We should be able to get that out in time for that one. Is the art one still going? Are the other ones still going on too? Or,
yeah, that one concluded.
Okay.
Who
won that?
Photography concluded. Yes.
Did you have a winner?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. George, what else do you want to talk about here? We got a little bit of time left. I think we got through most of my questions.
Yeah, I mean, basically that, the platform is very versatile. And, as a creator yourself, every creator, they come to the platform, they can have their own channels, right? And the channels can have all kinds of format of content. You can have videos, podcasts, images, even 3D models, right? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be like limited to text or videos or whatever, like YouTube. Yeah. So the content format is, all sorts of format is acceptable in your channel. And you can also open your channel for subscription, right? And you can have your certain content, you can mark as for my subscribers only, right? So if you mark that, and only your subscribers can access those contents.
So this could be like instead of going through the Patreon route, this is another alternative to having. Right. Okay.
Yeah. And you can also do live broadcasting on the platform.
Yeah.
And you can do some recording, like live recording, like, if you want to recording some tutorial of some certain website, that'd be ideal. And because the thing is built on the blockchain, you have once you upload your first piece of content, you have automatically get a chat room, okay? You have your dedicated chat room, you'll be host. And when your guests come to your chat room, your fans, they can tip you directly with a chat message, right? They want to tip you, to send them chat message, and it will go to your wallet automatically, and a receipt will be generated automatically as well as a chat message.
There's
a lot of functions in it. If you just spend some time hang around and explore, right?
George, this is much bigger than just a marketplace. This is almost like your own.
It's like
a combination of YouTube with
YouTube, Facebook, and
yes.
some OpenSea, NFT marketplace. It's a combination of a lot of things.
So how do I sign up?
The most exciting thing, right in my mind, is still the AI agents.
Yes.
It's going to be an economic layer of the agentic web.
How do I make an agent then? Do I have to know how to code, or can
Yeah,
I?
try log in, play around with it. Go in
Yeah.
there, log in, and you can create your agent within 1 minute. Okay.
What? Okay, so here we are. I think I have just finished updating. So now
Yeah.
I
So
have a
if you
wallet
click
assigned.
create a AI agent,
Create AI agents right here.
and you just give it a handle.
Kyle's friend. Oh,
It has to be one word.
one word. Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle's friend. Check availability. That is
Yeah.
available.
And give an avatar some image.
Let's see if I've got any in here. Here, we'll use our VicBot signal. Okay. We'll encrypt keys and stuff. It's that simple?
Yeah, well, that's a beginner agent. It doesn't have any skills.
No. So what does it actually do then?
Oh no, well, I take it back. It actually has some skills.
It should be able to check email. Oh, yeah, it does. Check abilities, check emails, and send emails on my behalf.
Right.
Summarize
You
expenses.
have to give it.
Get out of here.
Give her the authorization though first.
Right, but
Now, if
but
you
it's that simple.
click.
If I click, it says it's been uploaded successfully. So
Right. Yeah, if you just refresh, click the logo, for example. Yeah, refresh it. Okay, see the PA, the robotic
here?
head right there?
Yep.
Click it.
I'm no name.
Okay,
How can I help
settings.
you,
Give it
sir?
settings.
Oh, look at that.
More settings. More settings.
Okay.
More settings. Give her a name. Give it a name.
VicBot.
And if it's a voice, male voice or female voice, you have to
They have a
make
male
it
or
match
female
the name.
voice. That is awesome. All right, look at that. Update settings. So if I want to pick a new poster, I can update the avatar and stick a new one in there.
Right.
Settings up. That is really cool, man. That's so easy too. So
Yeah. So now if you want to see, if we click manage my agent here, server.
oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can shut down your agent. You can restart it. You can
So if I do this, then that's
you can
just
delete it. No,
that
no,
just
don't
means that-
shut it down. Don't.
Oh,
Okay.
oops. I was
Yeah.
going to restart it, but
Yeah, restart it. Right.
once I do that, that just means it doesn't like go away forever. It just means like, hey, I don't want them working right now. I'll come back and I'll start it up later.
Oh no, well, no, actually, you don't play with this every day. You
No.
you
Yeah,
don't shut
that's-
it down. You don't ever shut
Right.
it down. Actually, you just leave
No?
it run there.
Mhm.
If you decided you want to get rid of it, you want to delete it.
Then you can do
delete
that there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
And
want to do that yet.
then-
I'm gonna make a new friend.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to show me on here while we got it pulled up?
Let's see. Do you have the refresh? Yeah, this is just for beginner for play with, right? If you want to build a real agent that can
That can actually do.
you can use, you want to pick a personal agent, but you pick the intermediate level. Okay?
Yeah. The skills one I'm looking at here.
No, the personal.
Oh. You
Yeah,
can still do that
personal
on that.
intermediate.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
this
see
one
that.
you will have to specify the LLM, large language model. Right.
Yeah, I see that here.
You have
Yep.
to subscribe to it. You have to put in the API key.
Okay.
And then you can add skills to it.
Oh, but you can. So you don't actually have to know how to program the skills. You can actually grab the tools from third parties and stick them in here.
Right.
Do
Exactly.
that for you.
Right.
Oh,
right.
that is really cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you know how to code, right, and then you can click advanced. If you click advanced, right,
Right.
same process, but in the end, see if you scroll to the bottom.
I can write my own payload.
No, here in the bottom, add
Edit
it
back
in
in-
the code. Okay. So if you know how to code, you can do some
Mm-hmm.
customization there. You can work with the code directly.
And if I don't know how to code, I can really break some things in there, probably, huh?
Yeah. Right.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, okay. Dude, this is really neat, George.
Yeah. Now, if you click the skills agent, right? Those are like, if you are a developer, you can just come over here and create some skills agent for other agents to call. These are not
Yeah.
personal agents, right? The
Oh,
personal
okay.
agents interface with humans, right? You talk to a person
I
agent.
see. Okay.
Skill agents, it's just in the marketplace for other agents to call. So they get a charge on per call basis, like a few cents, right?
Yeah.
For every call.
Huh.
And then if
Okay.
you click the resources agent, the tab
Resources up
resource
here.
agent, the last tab.
Okay.
Now this is for like merchandise, suppliers, vendors, like McDonald's, right? Like other
Oh.
new services, like whatever valuable information you can provide. You
Right.
come here and you just build it as an agent so that other agents can call you and they pay you for every call, right?
Yeah.
So it's just leave it there in the marketplace. You don't, it makes money for you anytime other agents call your agent.
Right. Right.
So, and if you are used to card, right, the delivery food service, you put the agent here.
Right.
Whenever people order, then people can just call the agent to order food from you right here.
So you don't need a person answering the phone anymore.
Right. Your agent will just take
Yeah.
care of it.
Okay, so like this guy right here, this is a customer service agent, right? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
the same idea, like all those little help aid bots that you get on customer forums on websites these days. Like those are agents, right?
Yeah.
I guess that would probably be closer to a resource agent because it's somebody that's just giving you answers to things. He's not interfacing with any of your
Right.
stuff. But yeah, this is really neat, George. Like I'm very impressed with what you put together here, man. This is really cool. I can't wait to play around with it.
Yeah, thanks.
Um,
Yeah, do feel free and utilize it.
of-
You're a creator and you produce
right?
those wonderful podcasts.
Hey, well, thank
Maybe
you,
you
dude.
want to come up with some ideas how to monetize it too.
I know, right? I got some ideas, but that's for another day, unfortunately. George, do you have anything else you want to leave us with, man? I've really enjoyed our time here today. Like any thoughts, any last words for the listeners? One last time where people can go if they want to check this stuff out and do it for themselves.
Yeah, just check it out and log in and be open-minded. Just what we have to deal with doing marketing is that people have the preconception of their contents are free, right? There's no value. It has to be put out in YouTube or whatever platform and with no monetary return. And they
Right.
have to realize that their creation actually has the value in it. They just need the platform to realize the value for them, all right?
Right.
So
Right.
Dunback Meadow is such a platform, helps the creators to realize the value of their creations. So people need to change their mindset.
What's the website?
It's dunbackmeadow.com.
Dunbackmeadow.com. I'll make sure all that stuff is in the episode description so people can find that easily. George, thank you again for your time here. Hopefully, we'll see you around again sometime soon.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you very much for having me, Kyle.
That wraps up a fascinating chat with George Hu of Dunback Meadow. From the evolutionary potential of AI agents to building a marketplace that empowers creators like me to monetize podcasts, video, and art and more, it's clear we're on the cusp of an agentic web that could redefine how we transact and create. Huge thank you to George for joining us and sharing his insights. If you're excited about this future, head over to www.dunbackmeadow.com right now to sign up for free, explore the platform, quickly create your own AI agent, or list your content in the marketplace. Whether you're a developer, artist, or trader, it's a versatile space to experiment and learn. Oh, and don't forget to check out their ongoing art contest starting mid-November. Follow Dunback Meadow on social media for updates and connect with George directly if you have questions about getting started. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button, leave us a review on your favorite platform, and share it with a fellow trader or creator. We'll see you soon with another exciting innovator, but until then, have a green week.